Hey everybody, and welcome back to Storytime with JRP. We're continuing my book, Laurence Grey, Secret of the Lost Roanoke Colony, and we're currently in chapter 39. So if you're just joining us, head back to chapter 1 so you don't miss any crucial details. So a brief recap of chapter 38, Grey attacked Sheldon for killing his friend Jack Larrabee, but Sheldon had a force field so he didn't die. And then Sheldon punched Grey and took him back to Area 51, and they put his son Jason in an airlock where all the air would be sucked out in 12 hours if Grey didn't find Roanoke. So now that Grey's on the clock, what will happen next? Well, we'll find out right now in chapter 39 titled, The Clock Starts Now. 12 hours, or Jason dies. And Grey had nothing. No clues, no leads, no possibilities. And when, no, if they killed Jason, what then? Would Grey continue searching for the Roanoke colony forever, or would Sheldon give up and release him? The latter? Not likely. Well, despite having nothing to go on, Grey began his investigation. There were only two previous clues, one that led to the sewers of Philadelphia, and the other which led to Peter Folger in 1673. Grey knew Folger had the clue, but at the time did not want to hear it, just in case he was submitted to a lie detector test by Sheldon. Grey knew it all came down to one fatal choice, the life of his only son, or certain war, and the deaths of countless others. Grey thought about it for a moment, then mentally chastised himself. He would not give his only son up, especially since his wife, Denise, died only a year ago, and his best friend was murdered an hour ago. Grey's only choice is to go back to 1673 and ask Folger for the clue. Folger wouldn't like it, and neither would the other older Jason, but it had to be done. The other potential casualties would have to take care of themselves. Grey explained the situation to Sheldon, but changed the story so it seemed like Grey forgot what the clue said, rather than purposely avoiding it so Sheldon wouldn't find out. He hoped that Sheldon would forget that he mentioned Sheldon's real name at the Arizona crater. Grey wanted to hold on to that bit of information to use as leverage when the need for leverage arose. Grey put on the time machine glove once again and prepared to head back to 1673. He was excited about going back in time because since he could return to this time the exact second he left, he would not lose any of the 12 hours, and it would give him a chance to talk more with the alternate reality older Jason. Grey knew there was a chance that he might never see his son again at his age of 14. He pressed a button, and away he went to 1673. For the third time, Grey fell through a swirling multicolored vortex. He began to lose consciousness, but as Grey's vision faded away, he was thinking one thing. This was his only chance to save Jason. Alright guys, that is it for chapter 39. So now Grey's going back in time to talk to his forefather again. And what will Folger tell him? Will he give him the clue or will he refuse? Well, you have to find out in tomorrow's chapter, guys. Alright, I'll see you then.